Hello everyone, this is Sambu from Cloud Tech. Hope you guys are doing well. I am also doing well. Thanks for joining this today's session. Today I will show you like uh, how we can add like Lambda layer for our custom libraries, or maybe if you want to add for Lambda for your custom code, right? I'll show you the details about this AWS Lambda layers. For this today demos, our agenda is like how we can add that layer with defined kind of like Python and Java dependency. And I will show you if you have some common code and that particular piece of code you want to use in multiple Lambda function, then this layer will helpful to us. Okay. And then I will show you like a request and URL link to get like HTTP request kind of thing. Once we add this layers, okay. And then I will show you like a different like layers can be like if you are like upload changing dependency, then next time you are adding one more dependency in the same layers, how we can do the versioning like. And then once you added that layer to that Lambda, suppose new version came, right, and for that particular new version you want to update to the Lambda, how we can modify it. That also I will show you. And here one more thing, suppose like Lambda, compatibility, right? Suppose you are using Python version and different kind of Python version, how it is compatible. That also I will show you. And I will show you like alternative of the dependency around these layers. Okay, like without adding in the layers some of the dependency, how we can use that alternate code. Okay, so guys, let's move on to the AWS console. So for that, what I will do, I will create a Lambda function first. I am going to use the Python version here. As it is, let's create. For this demo, I need two Lambda function to give you the clear idea of this. Okay, so let me show you that. And I will create two Lambda with two different Python version. Okay, so this Lambda creation is done. So like why we need the layers, right? So let me show you. Suppose we are using this dependency, right? So test. Here, see, Pandas is not able to find, right? So this is our dependency, like Pandas. It's saying like it's not found, right? Why? Because in AWS, right, it used to give that Boto3 most of the default like SDK, whatever AWS SDK Boto3 is there. You can use default without adding in the layers. In my previous subsequent video, I have already demonstrated by using Boto3, right? Automatically how we can stop, start, execute instance, right? But that time I am not adding any dependency to this Lambda function. Okay. If you guys not yet watched my previous video about this Boto3 presentation, I will give that link to this video description. Please have a look. Okay. So this is the problem, right? So now how we can overcome this? So this kind of dependency, right, we can add to the layers. Now how we can add the layers? So let me show you that. So this is the one option here. It is there, layers. Okay. So once you click here, it will take you here, the layers page. You can add layers. Okay. So add layers here. There are different type of layers, AWS layer, custom layer, and specific layer. If you have already layers, then it will come here in your custom layers. Since we don't have any layers, so let's go to layers. Now we need to create a layers, right? Suppose demo, person, but we need to upload here that those dependency, whatever dependency you want, right? That we need to zip it and we need to upload. Either zip file you can directly upload here, click on upload, or from S3. Right? So let me show you how we can zip those dependencies. Let me show you that I have for that one requirement.txt. Okay, so in this requirement, so basically one more thing, like guys, instead of adding directly the dependency in Python, the best way, first create the requirement.txt, and in that whatever dependency you want to add, right? Better to specify that. Okay. Then how we can install? This is the command. We can install all the whatever requirement.txt we will specify how many dependencies, right? That will install to that particular directory, Python folder directory. And then we can create a zip by using this command. Then we can copy to either S3 or from the local windows, or you can download or upload to that particular layers. Okay. So let me show you that. So first command, let me show you that requirement.txt here. So I have a two dependency here. One is the pandas and a request. Okay. So let me first install those. If you see right here, I have already created Python folder like directory here. Okay. So it's empty. So let me first install that. So this is the command we can install. Okay. So let's run this. All the dependency will install to this Python folder. Okay. So it is adding one by one. So let me show you that. It's all added, right? Request and pandas, everything it is added here, right? So, and one more example I want to show you, like common code, right? But the common code I have already created on Python common.py. So in that, what we have basically one, just a simple function I have created, and that function how we can utilize in a different Lambda function, right? I will show you. So let me show you that content. So this is the function I have written here. Okay. So let me copy this to that Python folder before like zipping there. Okay. So check that it is there or not. So it is came, right? Now what we can do, we can zip it. All this whatever dependence we have added to the Python folder, right? Now we can zip it. How we can zip? Very simple command, zip command. I showed you here. So we can use this zip command to create the zip. Okay. I will give all this command to this video description, guys, so that it will be helpful to you guys. Now we can zip it. All whatever dependency it is there in the Python folder, right? Now it is added to that zip. Okay. Once it is added, then what we can do, we can copy this to our AWS S3. Okay. That command also, it's very simple. Like this is the AWS S3 command we can use to copy. Okay, guys. So let me show you that. I have already copied here. So let me show you that. That time I will create a one more version. Then I will upload this current one and I will show you that also. Okay. I have already copied that. Okay. So let's go to here. It's layer. Go to upload from S3. Select this Python modules. Copy this URL and we can add here. Okay. And we can specify that what could be the Python version, because in my in this system what I built. So if you check here, so I am using Python 3.9. So that's why I'm selecting here runtime also Python 3.9, and I have created Lambda also Python 3.9. Okay. So let's create this. I need to create one more Lambda function. In the meantime, let's create one more Lambda function. Simple demo, just I have written. Same thing I can select here. Then we can, our layer creation is done. Okay. So what we can do, just go to here. We can specify here layers. Okay. So custom layers. We can select our layers. Okay. And we can specify the version. Okay. So add. So let me go to Lambda. So this is also created. Whatever error we have seen, right, that this pandas is not found, right? The dependency. So now I have added the layers here. So now let's try again. See that error is gone, right? Now it is printing, right? Whatever we are printing here, hello from Lambda. So it is coming back now. So let me give you some what we can do by pandas, right? So let me show you that. So for that I have created this one. So let's create this one. Else we can take a full day here, whatever we have here. Then I will explain one by one. After two, so if we start, now let's go to here. See, so now we are getting right. So this is the pandas one, right? So whatever we have done, this is the pandas part, and this is the request and response. So let me explain the code one by one. Or else, what we can do, go one by one, then it will be easy to understand. Otherwise, it will be difficult to you guys understand that. So first, go to the pandas one. So this is the pandas which will format your data. So this is the data we have here. Okay. So let's deploy. So what I am doing, I have taken one array here, and in the cloud section, what I have taken, like there are different cloud, AWS, Azure, GCP, and I gave the sequence. Okay. So let's hit here. So it will give some format here. See, this is the pandas usability we can use in many other ways. Okay. Now, if you have, suppose this, we have one common function, right? So this function I want to use. I have already zipped this function to this Lambda. Right? If you want to use this one, how we can use it? So let me show you that also. So first we have to import that. Whatever Python we have like zipped there, right? That Python. We have to first import this Python file here, Python file name. Like this we can import, and then by using this CLI, that this is nothing but object, right? By using that we can call that that common function, right? So like this we can import. Let me show you that. Like this CLY common function, right? So if you call this one, so whatever we have written in that function, right? So just now I showed you here, right? This is the function we have test lambda from code layer, common code from layers, right? So let's see this message is printed. See, it is printed. Like this, we can reuse it. Like if you have any common code, if you want to use in multiple lambda function, you can use it. Okay. Now let's talk about how we can use that request one here. So for that also I have created here sample. So I will show you two different approach here for this request one. Okay. So let's go to here. Now one approach is by using URL lib. So this URL lib basically you no need to add this dependency to this without adding this to your lambda, right? How we can use that I will show you. Here I have not added it. So but we can use it. And one is the request, right? We have added a request. By using this request, we can make the call HTTP URL. So this is the URL I am making call. So this URL basically I have created one like a static web page on that one EC2 instance I have deployed. So let me show you that. If you hit, it will show give you this welcome to Lambda layer demo, Lambda layer demo from the Cloud Tech. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss the video. This is the text I gave, right? So like this we can do. So let me go to the Lambda. So let me deploy this first. Okay. So my deployment is done, right? So let's click on test. See, we are able to read, right? So in that request, I am reading the response, right? So response text, right? And I am decoding also, and here I am reading the response text, right? So if you see the result, it is printing. Whatever we have seen here, The full thing it is printing here. So that if you see here that complete HTML tag it is printing here. One is the from URL lib and other one is the by request. Okay, guys. Now I will show you like without now for this request, right? I have deployed that layers, right? I have dependency I have added in the layers, but without adding the layers, I will show you how we can do. And this URL lib also without adding this, how we can do it. So let me show you that. So I have created one more Lambda function here. So this is the Lambda function, but that I will not add anything. Here I am not adding any layers, right? So let's try. Let's deploy first. Deployment is done. So let's test it. First. See here, no issue, right? Now try to import that one more we have, right? Now test. See the request is asking for the, you have to input this layers, right? But without adding also how we can do that also I will show you. Okay. So before that, first with this URL lib, I will show you how we can call to that particular API. Okay. So let me take this URL lib one here. Okay, guys. So let's take this one. Go to it. Click it. Say permission also. Try it. See, we are able to see, we are able to access that. But in this Lambda, I didn't add any layers also. So guys, keep in mind, if you feel like you want to make any HTTP call without adding any request, if you want to like feel like your Lambda that size is getting low or it is having some issue, right? To increase the size, right? So for that alternate option, we can do like this also, like URL we can use in that AWS Lambda. But for that, we no need to add any dependency in this layer. Okay. Now question is, if you want without adding that layers of the request, how I can do that? That also we can do. That is the one alternate option. How I can do this for you. So for that, what I need to do here, I need to change the Python version. What version I can specify here? If you specified here Python version, that 3.7, then you no need to uh, use that. You can use the request, but you no need to add them. Let me show you that too also here. I am not adding any layer here. So let's go here and let's try here this one. But this pandas is no option. We have to add that too in the dependency jar. Okay. Part. Notice. Let's try this one. Here. This is not required. This is working. Okay. Now here, I am not adding any request dependency here, but let's see if we can able to access it. See, we are able to access. So without adding dependency also, we can do this thing. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys understood like how we can add the layers and what the usability of the layers and how we are using that common code for different place, right? If you want to use this same common code to different Lambda function, we can import this line and then we can call that directly to the function, right? And I hope you guys got clear idea how this we are zipping this dependency and how we are uploading. So Now let me show you that if you want to change this version, right? So let me show you that suppose I just know unzip, right? So same thing, I want to copy this one. Okay, so let me show you that how we can do. So let's copy this again to AWS S3. Okay. Suppose some modification we have done right here, and now we want to modify this layer. So how we can do this? So let me go to the layers and create version description like upgrade layer, something like that, and we can copy from here itself. And let me refresh this first. Just now we had uploaded, right? So let me take this URL and do that here, and we can upload here. Runtime version we can select here. Suppose if you select the 3.7 right here, then that version incompatibility will comes because I have created this zip by using Python 3.7. So let's select this one and then create. So it will create one more version. Let me show you that. And if you want to upgrade this version to your Lambda function, right? How we can do? Let me show you that also. So it is created. Now current version is 3, right? So let me show you that. Suppose this is the Lambda function. We are using the layer side. So let's go here. And let me change the layers here. Okay. And here we can upgrade, right? This version. We can select the version and save. To save this version, right? So now it is updating. Now with that, whatever now we updated, right? So if you click here, now we are able to access same thing. Okay, guys. Now you think like you don't want this layer, right? How we can remove this? So if you click here, again same edit, and if you select and here remove button, if you click on remove, then it will remove. But so and click on save, it will save. Okay. So like this, we can remove, we can upgrade our version also. So that's all about this Lambda layers. And similarly, Java also same thing. If you want, you have to create that Java jar by using Maven or somehow, and then that jar we have to zip it, and then that zip we can similar fashion we can upload in this layers. Okay, guys. So I hope this session will helpful to you guys, and if it is a valuable to you guys, then please do like, share, subscribe to my channel to support basically this channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for joining. So, okay, guys, bye.